The European Championship is currently underway in Germany, and for that occasion, I thought I'd build a fan zone in City Skylines. Obviously, we'll have the soccer stadium, we'll have some screens with seating areas, some food courts, and some attractions for the entire family. Let's get building. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to use this bass amp from the Concerts DLC in my build. And if you can see what I'm using it for, drop me a comment and you might get a shout out in the next video. So if you don't know what a fan zone is, it's basically a location to hang out and watch important sports events together on the big screen. They can be outside or even inside. If you can't visit a game live, but you simply just don't want to watch it at home, you can go out to a fan zone and watch it there with tons of other people. I'm basing my build on the Olympiapark in Munich, and I am so stoked. Alright, so now that we have the main highway access in place and done, let's take care of some more connections to the actual city, some more road connections, and maybe even some public transportation. I'm thinking monorail for this area. So let's go. Okay, first bridge, I'm thinking something like this, but nicer. A lot nicer, and maybe we can even use a different type of bridge. So let's lower that, yes, by a bunch. Also this and this could be lowered slightly to match that elevation. Yeah, that seems pretty good, actually. Can we do a different bridge, though? Maybe we can do different bridge. I do like this one. It looks really cool, honestly. The way it connects here is not the best, but I think we can definitely leave it like that. All right, and then another connection. Okay, not hating this so far. Okay, how's this look with the terrain? It's actually not too bad. Actually not too bad. I do believe we need to raise this node slightly. Maybe drop this one. Take our time with these nodes, and yeah, the bridge has to be adjusted. Do we want the same truss bridge? I think we do, because it looks really good. I think it looks really good. Like that, obviously not here. Okay, let's lower all of these nodes. How does it look? That's actually good. I think that's actually not too bad. Traffic light, potentially yes. Potentially yes, but in terms of traffic flow, let's actually give... Yeah, let's do that. So we have 2 lanes right here. There we go. That seems pretty good. Also, I do believe if we hold shift, no, if we hold control, I think that will give us separate turning lanes. Perfect. Okay, that seems really good. It seems really good. Okay, so we have the barrier, you know, that the cars don't fly off into the river. All right, neat. Neat, 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 neat. We could technically do the same with the fence here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks good. That's really cool. Okay, we can do something here as well. But I think for now, because I also want the monorail station, and potentially it will be right here. So we'll have to hold out on the fencing anyway. So we got highway connection. We have connection to the city, actually, which is good from here and from the outside train station as well. So let's see. Let's test the stadium, actually. Right here. So we could put that in here. Okay, it's got a bit of terrain glitching, which is not a big problem. We could also just move it right in the middle of the highway exits and entrances here, or what we could also do, and we're probably going to stick with that, is doing something like this. And placing it here on this road. And we could even go with a one-way road. That means that everybody that comes from the highway will have to turn right and then stop here to turn left. Depending on traffic flow from this direction here could be a bit of a problem potentially. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it later. Yep, that looks good. I think that looks really good. We got the stadium already. That is so cool. Okay, let's decorate the front of the stadium a bit. And first let's let's see if we can put in some monorail from the actual city. Oh, I love this district here. Look at all the people using this. Let's go. Okay, for the monorail, I think what we'll simply do is just grab this, put it next to the metro station. Just maybe move that over here. There we go, leave some space. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not that much space because we do need to get those guys in here. Now, is this that's a clinic. Okay, perfect. Are these residents though? These are residents. So I'm not sure if these look really cool. Epic. I'm not sure how cool it would be to have the monorail rails directly by your window. So let's see what we can do about that. It's not directly by the window. Oh, I just realized something. We need to get up and over. Let's see if we can't go to ground level with the tracks here, or at least to a very, very low level. Can we sneak? Oh, I'm pretty sure we can sneak over there. I'm pretty sure we can do it. Didn't even need anarchy for this, I don't think. Well, okay. I mean, maybe we can, we can maybe...
A few moments later.
I was just about to say, that's not too bad, but it is actually bad indeed. Okay. Oh wow, that's cool. That is really cool. How does this look now? Okay, need to, fix up this, but otherwise, I think it's good. That's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna leave that. That's actually fine. And now to, well, maybe get some decorations in as well, but to create the actual fan zone, this is going to be super epic. Let's go. So what I want to start out with actually is this area right here. And if we look at the Olympiapark in Munich, you can see that at the lake, I mean, the layout here is slightly different. I'm just taking inspiration. I'm not recreating it, but you see that they have this like seating area down by the lake where they have a massive screen where you can actually watch the matches. And what I wanted to use here is the key with these steps here. And we're going to turn off all snapping. We're going to go and round it. Shoreline required. Well, we have anarchy. That's what I thought. It's going to, I didn't want it to flip actually. We've got to be a bit cautious here. If we turn it too much, it's going to flip around, but we want it this way. Okay, I mean, so far that seems to work. Let's see if we raise it up. Okay, we can deal with the terrain later. That's actually fine. All right, so the only thing I don't 100% like is these corners here, but we can definitely work with that if we go ahead and ever so slightly smooth out the terrain just a tad. Well, first thing we want to do, of course, is get this fixed, sort of. So what happens if... Oh, no. No. Undo terrain. Okay. So let's see. Brush size smaller. Brush strength a lot smaller. So if we would raise this up slightly to this level here, that seems okay. Bit more brush strength here. Okay, one layer down. Ooh, that's okay. This is okay. Now we can actually take this. We should be able to... I wanted to lower it slightly, and then it did this. Okay, it's a bit tricky, but we'll get it. Doesn't have to be overly curved, right? That's fine. Let's raise it. Let's hope it stays like this. I feel like this is okay. A bit of overgrown grass shining through here is actually okay. If you look at the original, or where I take my inspiration from, you can see that it's all grass. We don't have that, but it's all grass here. Okay. So that works out pretty good. Hopefully that will be okay. And for these rough edges here, we'll just go, either we'll smooth out the terrain, or since there's like an edge here as well, I might just plant some rocks here or something. We'll see what happens. But now for the layout, the actual layout of the fan zone, and you can see in the actual fan zone that it's all concrete. I love the look so much. So let's see if we can get a bit of an outline going here. No snapping, and yeah, just let's see where she takes us. Am I right? Okay, this is nice. This is not too bad. Filling it out with concrete could potentially be a bit tedious. I did get Surface Painter also in the mod list. By the way, I need to update the mod list. It'll be in the description of the YouTube video for sure. And we're going to use the very helpful airport aprons. I'm guessing we're going to go with the small ones here to get that terrain going. Because if we only use Surface Painter, which makes more sense, but we then destroy the path of, well, the walking path. So we have to be cautious with that, but it should be okay. But what I want to do is add actually some highlights in here, and in the form of, there we go. These small, it was a bit small though, but I guess it's okay, because I want to have these like patches of like green in the mix at times, to simply, you know, spice up the area a bit more. And potentially I'll take some of these out anyway. We'll see how it works with the concrete look that we're going for here, the concrete that we need. But first thing we want to do actually is connect up some of these, and just to give, well, to make this area more walkable, of course. Hopefully, or I mean, pretty sure that the citizens will actually use that properly. We'll use these paths. Sorry, I sometimes can't speak. All right. Okay, this is cool so far. It looks a bit wonky. Trust the process. Trust me. It will make sense sometime soon. All right, turns out I didn't actually need to do the little walkway roundabouts. I can just simply do that with Surface Painter anyway. But that's okay. It's fine. It's fine, we can leave them. So this is what we are left with here. I did take out some more of the pedestrian pathways just to get rid of some of these lights here. I mean, they are kind of cool. We'll see if they actually get in the way of stuff, because potentially I'm going to need to get rid of those as well. There's just too much, right? It's just too much of the not traffic lights, of these pedestrian path lights here. I feel like it's just too much. And now we can get into the good stuff. We can start with some decorations. We can start with the screens first and foremost. But we do need a big screen for down here, because this would be like the main attraction, the main thing where you would go and watch the games. So let's just come in here with find it. And I think we just type in screen, and there we go. LED screen 1, 2, and 3. Let's go with 3. Oh, that's the front right here, and perfectly placed. I think sometimes they even put it on a floating island in the water, but we'll have it here for now. Oh my god, it's such a tiny screen. That is so true. So why don't we make it bigger? Because we do have prop control. That means we can enlarge and we can make props smaller. Enlarge them and make them smaller. So there we go. This is the screen. Put that to ground level. There we go. It's all anchored in. Nice. Just imagine, this is cool. You could watch some games, watch the big game here. If you don't want to go into the stadium, you know, maybe the game is also broadcasted outside on these screens, which I think is so cool. And we can have another one here. And oh my god, this is so epic. Okay, let me get to some detailing, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
I'll take a chance and let you in. Just take my hand and take me home tonight. We defeat all impossibilities. Yeah, you and me. We'll take our hearts and run free into the running so fast, can you find me in the dark? Oh baby, close your eyes and listen to the beat of my heart. Take my hand, don't be afraid. A love like ours just can't be tamed. Take my heart, just feel the beat. We'll leave tonight and run free into the world.
All right, wow, what a build, quite the build. This was so much fun. Let's go over it in a bit of detail. Obviously, let's go from the highway entrance. When you drive to the stadium, when you want to drive towards the stadium, you can go hang right here. You have a small parking lot here with some shops. My favorite one, the Big Bite and the Pancake Store. I think those two buildings look really, really cool. Pedestrian walking above the road, always a crowd pleaser. Then we come over here to this road, which is it's also connected through this cafe here. The fan zone, the main fan zone is connected. You have two more parking lots and maybe a special area. Well, the pie van might be a bit too much here, but he just drove through. That's okay. It's fine. It's actually fine. My thought here was there's a screen here, but this could be more like of a private area, like you book a special seat here. It costs a bit more, but you have the luxury of having these seating areas here. And of course, you can also go over to the fan zone if you please. Then if you go to the left side of the stadium, you have the official entrance of the fan zone. I made it a park, of course, more parking spaces, the a raised elevated park from the I think it was the Financial Districts DLC actually, and of course the monorail station. Now inside the actual fan zone, we have what is the first screen right here. We have some very cool speakers here, super amazing, and some solar panels. I love that the stands of the speakers, it's literally just the microphone stand, which is really cool. Some details in the back here, and we have the tables here with protection from the rain. Then we have another building here, some attractions for the people. I love how everything is being used here. Super amazing. Some pavilions, more assets from the Park Life DLC. This is from the amusement park, a gift shop, and then we have custom ice cream parlors here, seating areas. Oh, so much fun. And I planted these little benches with trash cans all around the place. You got two more here, you got some here, and some shade. So cool. We got a big crowd magnet right here for the kids. The Ferris wheel, obviously so cool. Another custom area here with some food trucks and some tables here. I love the centerpieces here with the flower beds. You can actually sit here underneath the tree. The Sims won't use it properly, but I think it just looks cool. And of course, here and there you got lots of drinking stores. I guess I should probably move that to like here. There we go. So the Sims won't walk through it. We got a plaza in here. I love the park assets in here. So cool. And the walking path makes the area alive. More food, of course, here. And then we have another screen. I used a pillar here. Which pillar is that actually? This one, the wooden footbridge pillar right here, and I kind of elevated it in different heights to give the illusion of like bleachers. You can go here, you can sit down with some advertisement signs, basically just so Sims won't fall over here. I think it works out pretty nice. And another pavilion here, gazebo, and again the speakers here, so cool, using this right here, and the microphone stand. Really cool. The screen here, that's the entrance here, by the way, where we were just now from the beginning. Then we have a small lookout point here, and it's being used. I'm loving this, so amazing. And then we come over here, decorations, of course, again, seating areas, benches, pavilions, gazebos, custom little spots here with food and tables. Of course, you need restrooms, very important. And then this, like the main screen, the main area. You look onto the water. You got the train in the background here. You see the big Ferris wheel actually from here. I just now realized that. Super cool. A bit of the skyline of the downtown area in the background as well. And again, I used the speakers here, set those up, and this is the screen. So yeah, all in all, again, I think this area turned out so amazing. It's so much fun. Traffic isn't too bad here. There will be an influx, of course, when there's a game inside here, but otherwise it is pretty cool. And yeah, I think this was so much fun, and I hope you all enjoyed this as well. And by the way, this is my latest contribution to the 5B1C Multiplayer City Skylines 2 collab by Zardas. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.